What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through the Chaos difficulty Little Oars Jr. Coliseum. Chapter 1 is going to be Rakuyo. Rakuyo has 3,050,000 hit points. He will preemptively give you he will preemptively gain a 3-hit good barrier, so you have to hit good 3 times to get rid of that barrier. He will paralyze one random unit for 3 turns, silence a random unit for 3 turns, and lock a random unit for 3 turns. Remember that silence is not despair. What silence is silence means that the character can't use their specials for 3 turns. You can use a int team to try to burst him down, or you can go the super slow but super safe way of using a double NL team. So with the double NL team, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to stall out the 10 turns that he's got the 3 good hit barrier, and we're still going to try to do a little bit of damage here on him, but it's basically not going to be very much damage at all. Try to hit those foods with your goods. Since you have to hit good anyways, you might as well take advantage of that and hit the good so you can heal up. And with double NL, Rakuyo will attack every 2 turns for 7,900 damage. So as long as you get 1 piece of food every 2 turns or so, you should be more than safe. Once again, with the NL teams, you don't need to have the Whitebeard ship. Whitebeard ship just gives you more health, which makes the fight safer and easier too. Sabo is always super great on NL teams because Sabo gives you a ton of damage. Coliseum Vista gives you 2 matching orbs, and Alvida not only reduces damage taken for a turn, but we can also use her to boost our orb damage for a turn as well. Now Rakuyo, whenever he gets below 60% health, below 30% health, and below 20% health, he will do damage to you and lock a random unit for 5 turns when he attacks. So we're going to try to avoid that. We also have Golden Pound Usopp, so we can just use Golden Pound Usopp whenever we are ready to burst. Use a Nell to increase our quick damage by twice. Sabo for that extra tons of damage every single attack. Alvida to boost our orbs. And I'm going to save the Vista here for the next attack, just in case we don't kill him in a single turn, and I'm pretty sure we do not. Oh yeah, we don't do much damage to him at all, but it's okay. We got 5 turns before anything bad happens, and we still have the second turn of Sabo special. And now special once again, this time hitting more perfects than we did before, because hitting perfects means more damage, and more damage is more power. So guys, just make sure you try to avoid his below 60% attack before he starts getting weakened. And as long as he's stalled, you don't have to worry about everything at all. Easy first stage. Remember the guys, the Coliseum stages are very difficult, and the only units that drop into Coliseum are the very final boss stages. So you cannot get Rakuyo, you cannot get Log Ace or Haruta or any other characters. The only character you can get is a very final one, which is Coliseum Little Oars Jr. Chapter 2 is going to be Log Ace. We're going to be using a double Mihawk slasher team. Log Ace has 3.8 million hit points. He'll preemptively reduce damage taken by 50% and prevent debuffs for 15 turns. Now, the reduced damage taken by 50% does not include percent health damage, so we're going to happily chip away at his health with percent damage abilities. And we'll attack a couple times here before we use our Mihawks, because what will happen below 50% is, below 50%, he will reduce our attack value by half. So we use Duval right away to start lowering his health, but more importantly, to reduce our damage taken by 50% for 1 turn. We're just going to punch at him for a little while, take a couple hits, and before we get to around 10,000 hit points, where he will... so just in case we get him below 50%, we can still take hits from him, no problem. We can still take a hit and then continue attacking him. And we're also going to look for some good orbs here. Here I've got 4 blue and red orbs and green orbs, because with Killer will make blue and red orbs on slashers and striker characters into matching. So here we've got 4 Dex orbs, we got our Sabo special, we got our Doflamingo special, letting us do tons and tons of damage to Ace. But do remember that the Damage from Sabo is reduced by half, and the damage from our regular attacks are reduced by half as well. So I missed a couple of perfects. I don't quite kill the ace here. He does his extra damage from his being below 50%. Now we've got enough damage to survive, which is all we need. Sabo special carrying us through. Once again, Sabo is so good. If you ever wondered if Sabo Raid Boss is good, the Coliseum clearly shows he is the ballin' the best. Chapter 4 is Blamenco. Blamenco is a pretty easy fight. We're just going to be using a double Blackbeard team. Know how much damage all the units around Blamenco and Blamenco himself deals. Blamenco will attack for 8,000 damage. The units around Blamenco will attack for 4,600 damage each. But remember that with Blackbeard, each Blackbeard doubles our damage, so the characters around will deal about 18,000 damage each. Blamenco will attack for about 32,000 each. And as long as you can survive that hit, 2 Blackbeard specials clears out anything. You don't have to worry about any mechanics at all. Blackbeard is so much fun. I love Blackbeard. Chapter 4 is Haruta. Haruta has 2.6 or 2.7 million health. He will preemptively force us to attack him first before anyone else. The 1000 Sunny and a Sengoku special will clear everything around him. You can also use any other specials that deal AoE damage. And the Sabo special will help us boost a lot of damage here. You can use a lot of different teams for Haruta. The main idea is to use AoE damage to clear all the damage, to kill all the characters around him. And then we can take our time to attack him himself. He will attack every single turn for 4,500 damage. And if we get him below 50% health, he will shuffle all of our orbs and give us stuff, including block orbs. And deal an extra 4,229 damage before he does his regular attack. And he does have debuff protection, so you cannot stall him. The second turn, we still have our Sabo special up. Take advantage of all that and do that damage. Mirage Temple Nami to completely negate the attack. Not take any damage from either his preemptive attack or his regular attack. And if we really wanted to, we could have brought an orb booster here instead of the T-Bone. That would have worked even better. Probably would have killed him in a turn or two. Or if you don't have Mirage Temple Nami, you can still use T-Bone special to save you from an attack if you take one of the earlier attacks. The second attack with the 2 attacks is a little more damage than T-Bone can negate. Goodbye, Haruta. And the final stage is going to be Chapter 5, Haruta, and then Little Oars Jr. This time around, Haruta does the exact same things that he did before, but he only has 1.1 million health, which makes him a lot squishier. We're going to be using the Corazon Streamwolf Zoro team. You can use a Corazon Pell team, a Corazon Laboon team, whatever you like. It's just with Streamwolf Zoro we get to bring better characters. So it will make it easier for us. Sabo special here makes this fight quick work of this fight because we don't want to take the 2 hits from Haruta. Don't quite do enough damage here to kill her or kill him. Should have taken a couple attacks first, get him a little bit lower, and then use the Sabo special because you don't want to take this double attack because only one of them will be reduced by Streamwolf Zoro. And if you're using a Pell team, you could die if you take the double attack here. With Corazon, or with this fight specifically, we really want to take the Coliseum Moria. Coliseum Moria is very, very important to this fight because what Oars will do, Oars only has 2.4 million hit points. He will have a 2-turn debuff protection, and on his he'll skip his attack for 2 turns, and his first turn, he will boost his defense to 450,000. So basically his turn 2, we're not going to be doing any damage to him at all. We're just going to heal up, and his turn 2 is when he will attack. And after that, he'll attack every single turn for 9,100 damage, which with the Streamwolf Zoro team is totally fine. You'll negate it, no problem at all. Easy to survive. At this point, we'll just start slowly chipping away his health. Use a Duval special, Mihawk special, Sabo specials, whatever to get him down. Make sure you don't get him below 20% health though, because below 20% health, that 66,666 damage does start to hurt. Little Oars with the blood of the devil in him, doing his 66666 damages. So we used a special earlier, got his health a little bit lower. I've got all my other specials up again. We can use our Mihawk special, our Duval special, and the Sabo special to get him below. Put him down to 25% health, and with the Sabo special, we will be able to take him out this turn. And not only do we want to take him out, we also want to heal up as well. It doesn't really matter with this team if we hit perfects, because that damage does not really matter in the long run. Little Oars Jr. doing that big damage. Slash away, baby. Ho 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 ho. Corazon will heal us back up. Otherwise, we don't want to heal that much. And we kill him. You could also use the Streamwall Zoro there if you want to be safe and just completely negate the attack. And you don't have to worry about it. Once he dies, he will revive and he will come back with 240,000 hit points. But if you just use Moria, you'll kill him in one shot. But what does Little Oars Jr. actually do? Little Oars Jr. is a slasher powerhouse character. He has a max of 1,100 attack. His captain ability is boost the attack of slashes by 2 times and the attack of powerhouse characters by 1.75 times. Not that useful as a captain ability, and his special ability, however, is deals 25 times his attack in strength damage to one enemy, and for 1 turn makes strength orbs count as beneficial orbs for all characters. So if you have something that gives you all strength orbs, then if you use Little Oars Jr.'s special, it makes it count as matching orbs for all characters. Might be useful, more useful, for example, in a fight that forcibly gives you all strength orbs, or if you have a bunch of Dex characters and something gives you badly matching orbs, use Oars Jr.'s special ability and makes those badly matching strength orbs into matching Dex orbs, or they count as matching orbs. Doesn't really matter. Guys, Oars Jr. is a Chaos Difficulty Coliseum. Get him, he's pretty good. I've been Zeenigami, thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.